Welcome back everyone, I'm Plays Games, this is EVE Online, and today we are carrying on with our Gallente level 4 epic arc. In the previous episode we refitted the Vargur for an insane tank that repairs about 500 hit points a second. It was still able to hit things thanks to using a micro jump drive and very long range 1400mm artillery to keep things at range. So I think we're going to stick with this fit. We're not going to revert back to the good old brawling fit that does 2500 DPS. This still does 1600, so it's pretty good. Because I think we're going to run into more and more elite battleships as this arc goes on. We already had one scare at the end of the first episode, I don't really want to have another one.
Warp drive active.
So let's get back to the agent and carry on with the arc. And our agent says, if we're going to get to the Syndicate, then you'll have to go undercover for us. Otherwise, they would see us coming from an AU away. Not to worry though, I have a person in mind who can help. Askane Adiset. We nabbed her a few years back for human trafficking. She was on some crazy booster as well, and took out 4 of our cruisers before we brought her down. We lost a lot of good officers in that raid. After serving a few years in prison, she saw the light and joined our side. Now she's one of our best informants in the area. I planted her in Transstellar to ensure that she keeps that company legit. We have a very close eye on her in case she decides to change sides again. If she does, she'll be lucky to make it back to prison at all. You can find her in Mesivere. So we're just being sent to another agent. It's only 2 jumps away. We're getting paid 2.5 million in total for doing this. So I will see you there.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we made it to the agent handoff, so let's talk to the next agent in the chain. And this agent says, Murmury sent you. How sweet. She hasn't used me in a while, but this kidnapped kid is kinda big. That's why the Black Eagles have pros like me on the team. I'm in the freight business and I'm completely legit now, I swear. My speciality used to be in sentient biomass freight, if you catch my drift. But now I focus on moving livestock, not nearly as profitable, but at least it's honest. Trafficking kids is a tricky business. Yeah, they're small, but people have a soft spot for a sad child, so you gotta find places where no one will notice them or care. I know of a few of those places around these parts, but this is grasping at straws really. The kid could be anywhere at this point. Check out one of these places and I'll send some of my friends to the others. Some eggers like you owe me favours, so take your pick. Now we have a choice of 3 different paths to take. This one could possibly send you to low sec. And the bottom one definitely sends you to low sec, and the middle one stays in high sec, so I think we'll choose this. And we'll read the choice that we've just chosen, and it says, though I don't think it's a Syndicate style, too obvious if you ask me, there is one place very near here that could be holding the kid, the Rattler Row. Rattler Row, for lack of a better word, is a sweatshop. Child labour is more common than you think, and it's not just at child farms like the Octomet plantation. Much of the manufacturing produced throughout New Eden is based on the exploitation of the young. Is that legal? Debatable. Is it profitable? Absolutely. It's also the bread and butter of human smugglers, although sweatshop owners refer to them as recruiters. The Rattler Row sweatshop focuses on manufacturing ammunition, though it's not always a legitimate product. They're really a front for counterfeit ammo, which is shoddily produced and sold to rubes all over the black market. Dangerous stuff, really. Kids seem pretty adept at making ammo though, so they can keep the product available at increasingly low costs. Raleigh could be there, working on a factory floor. Explore the Rattler Row, look for any signs of Raleigh. You'll probably run into some of their guards, so take them out. It's a long shot, but it might be worth it. So this is the one we're going to do. We're going to go and investigate Rattler Row. We're being paid 5 million for doing this. We're getting another 1.7 if we do it within 6 hours. There's some more blurb about sweatshops. Feel free to pause and read that, and I shall scroll up so you can pause and read about the possible low sec destination. And I'll scroll down so you can pause and read about the definite low sec destination. And then I shall click accept this choice. it seems to be in this system, which is great. So let's see what awaits us here. Probably more elite battleships, I would think.
Warp drive active.
Well, that's us off to an instant start. 5 battleships all up in our face. So we'll just go straight up. Hopefully before they notice we're here. Apparently we need to destroy the wave 1, which is a cloud. I think they mean this wave. And we'll come to a halt. Pop El Bastion, turn the shield on, target these guys and get to work. I have no idea if these guys are elite or not. We shall soon find out. No, no, they're not. That's good. Of course, that doesn't mean there won't be elite battleships in any further waves. It's very, very rare to see NPCs in Hyperions. Very rare indeed. Oh, they're kind of dying quite slowly. It's taking quite a few, we're missing quite a lot. It's because they're not on direct approach. And we don't have any kind of tracking stuff. That is rather annoying, we're missing way too much. But we'll just have to live with it, because that's how we change the fit. I don't really want to take off a shield boost amplifier to fit a tracking computer. We could take off one of the shield hardeners, I suppose. Could think about doing that before the next mission. Because we are not killing these guys very quickly at all. But we are killing them, so you know. Getting the job done. Can't blitz every mission in 15 minutes. Alright, one down, lots more to go. Well, I'm not quite sure why that building blew up. Whoa, but it did. Oh, it's gorgeous. Boom. I didn't do that. Okay, Rattler Row, elite battleship. Well, it says that elite, they don't have full Tech 2 resists, but I'm assuming they've got short range weapons, which is why they're still on yellow box, which is good for us because it means they're on direct approach. Look at that. Just flying straight towards us, which means we'll be able to hit them better. Yeah, that's like a full rack of blasters. Youch. I'd rather be up here than down there, that's for damn sure. And this one next because he's closer. No, it's not very exciting when the shield is at absolute full and we're just plinking things from 60 to 70 kilometers. Well, that's how we're going to do this. Winning a fight with 1% hull in PvP is one thing. Winning a fight in PvE with 1% hull is something altogether, and it's not much fun. Okay, quickly, this guy's closed. Well, that was weird. Okay, here we go. Rookie battleships this time. I think we've probably got enough time to reload. Yeah, take that. Wow. Man, that guy just absolutely melted. Well, I'm happy with that. You've got to be happy with that. Oh, it does say these are the rookie battleships. We've taken out their elites. Now it's a wave of rookies. Man, 6 shots each. That's beautiful. But they are closing quite fast. If only these guns didn't have an enormously long cycle time. Actually, these guys are moving pretty slowly. That's fine. Good for us, bad for them. Two more to go. I have no idea how many more waves are in this mission. I suppose we're going to find out. I might even turn the shield booster off. It's not doing anything. They're not red boxing us. They're not actually firing at us. Alright, cool. Nice one. Pop. And elite cruisers. These could be quite annoying. They don't have a full T2 elite. No, they don't have elite resists, it just says they're elite. Okay, that's good. This info page attributes tab is relatively new and it's absolutely invaluable. We never used to have this information in game. They used to have external web links. And you'd have all this stuff lifted directly off the database itself. These websites still exist and they're still really excellent. They give you far more detail than this does. But this is extremely handy. You can just check the resist and damage of the enemy you're fighting in game. It's brilliant. Well, that's the end of that mission. I don't think we had anything else to do. I was expecting that to be much harder. But I'll take it. There are lots of large wrecks, but they're all like 100 kilometers away. I don't think I'm going to bother looting this. In total, in this epic arc, I think we've had about 15 million in loot, which is absolutely pathetic, so based on that, I ain't doing nothing.
Warp drive active.
So let's request the next mission. Okay, and this one is called Carry On. And the agent says, Okay, don't tell Murmury, but we've been holding out on her. She's wrung me out of most of the information I have, especially some of the juicier leads from my former smuggling days. But this place is the mother lode, a veritable smorgasbord for the human traffickers in this corner of New Eden. You can't tell anyone about this place though. A rat is only good if no one knows it exists, if you catch my meaning. The Carry On is a smuggler's haven, a collection of speakeasies and underground associations devoted to human trafficking. It was a home away from home for me back in the day, but I don't think I can show my face there anymore. Too many enemies, too many friends. But you can. Your best course of action is to find the Carry On hub, located at the heart of the complex. You'll probably meet some of the guards there, or even some of the smugglers looking to protect their own. If they hit you, strike back. Smugglers are cowards at heart. Approach the hub and see what you can find there. Attack it if you must. This pains me to think about it, but it is our only choice. So we're going a few jumps away, 2 jumps away to Osmedin. Okay, we're getting paid 10 million ISK for doing this, and another 2.1 if we do it within 6 hours. I think this is going to be rather difficult. And we'll be fighting the Syndicate, who are exiles. The Intaki Syndicate are exiles from the Caldari Gallente War. So let's accept and get a move on. Okay, made it to the mission system nice and safe. What you see here in the background is Cloud Ring. That is the Cloud Ring region of New Eden. Absolutely beautiful. I love that the nebulas you see in space are actually regions. And Cloud Ring is easily identifiable. Can't remember what that one is. Okay, we have a choice of 2 gates. Interesting. And go for this one. I have no idea which one of these is the best one to take, so we'll just take the one on the left.
Warp drive active.
Finally made it to the gate, and here we go. That is a lot of cruise missile batteries. Everything's quite far away, well, relatively far away. So let's get rid of these cruise missile batteries first. Not the battleship. Cruise missile batteries need to die. Good. They die in 2 shots, that's nice to know. Man, there are a lot of battleships in here. Good, that is an awful lot of DPS taken out of the picture straight away. Let's get onto these cruisers and get rid of them as well. Good, they're nice and flimsy, that's good. And then we'll need to do the yellow boxing battleships before they become red box, hopefully. Excellent. Good, that's all the cruise missiles and all the cruisers gone. These amateur battleships seem to be melting pretty quickly as well, that's good. That's what we like to see. They are approaching very quickly though. Yeah, something like 800 meters a second. Wow, okay. Got him just before he got in under our guns. Anything less than about 38 is officially under our optimal range and becomes a bit of a headache. Well, this room looked worse than it was. There were a lot of ships, but most of them have died pretty easily. We'll see how bad these guys are. Again, they're not elite, they've got fairly decent resists. This only shows you the ratio of damage and not the amount, and the same with the resistances. It doesn't show you the amount of armor, shield and structure they have, or the repair rates or anything like that, or their speed, or what weapons they've got. All of that is on the detailed websites. No reinforcements yet, which is nice. That gate is a long way away. We might have to triangulate. In fact, we will triangulate. We'll go straight up and then come back down and land on it. Once everything's dead, we'll do that. I don't quite think we're going to empty out this room without having to reload. It would be nice, but I don't think we're going to do it. Or are we? Let's find out. Maybe we will. That'd be nice. And Bastion's just begun its new cycle, so we'll just turn it off, which gives us 22 seconds to kill this ship. And we've got 1 round of ammo on each of the 4 guns. Will it be enough? There's 1. There's 2. Yes. Wow. Talk about close. Wow. That's 79 rounds of ammo to clear this entire room. That's quite nice. Make micro jump drive straight up and then approach the gate and micro jump drive straight back down and land right on the gate. There we are. The gate is exactly 100 kilometers away. Beautiful. Now, as we know, gates have got like a 35 kilometer ring around them. Anything inside that is close enough to activate it. So we don't have to be too accurate with this. And we'll wait 30-ish seconds and then land on the gate and get back through it. Yep, we've landed right on the gate and we'll stop and we will wait for the micro jump drive reactivation delay to time out, because if we go through the gate now and land in a huge big clump of enemies, we'll be in deep trouble because we won't be able to escape. Again, I'm not gonna bother looting any of this. I did it in the first few missions, we never got anything good, so ain't doing that no more.
Warp drive active.
Let's get in here, we'll just turn the shield on preemptively. Just in case we land in a big group of... Oh... Okay, there's a big group of stuff. Have we landed right in the middle? Pretty much yes. Okay, we need to go straight up. Yes, the cruise missiles have seen us already. And we're out of here. And a couple of cruisers have seen us. Okay, everything's aggressing. And we're gone. Right. I think we'll kill the cruisers first, and then the cruise missile batteries, and then everything else. Dude, these things are just melting, that's great. Bastion, please. If I'd remembered to turn Bastion on, these would have died to the first two shots. Me not paying enough attention. There we go, that's more like it. There we go. I knew that 2 shots should be enough to kill these guys, and it was. They just didn't turn Bastion on. 4,500 one-shotted it. See, that's the thing, it's difficult to break your damage records when things don't have enough hit points in total to let you do it. That's all good fun though. Come on, how are we missing that? False 120. How do we get 2 misses here? That's shocking. There's a nice solid 2,000 hit there. Okay, these don't seem to be elite either. No, they're not. That's why they're exploding with pleasing regularity. It's a 4312. And our big humunga tank is performing exactly as we needed it to. We haven't even got to the 2 hard missions yet, believe it or not. But we haven't. Yeah, let's wipe out these cruise missile batteries just because they're annoying me. They were on the yellow box, but it's good to get them off the field. Just in case we had to jump back down there for whatever reason. Good, that's a heavy missile off the field. And... oh, missed. Now it's gone, there we go. We'll just turn the shield booster off for a minute and see just how badly these guys are hitting us. Not very is the answer. Not very much at all. That's because our resistances are like 75 and 78. There's only 3 of them and they're not elite. And they're actually missing quite a lot. I don't know how. Because we're sitting still, but you know. We're a launch ship, sitting still. Yeah, they're barely scratching us, that's great. Oh, we're about to reload though. Come on, kill that battleship before you reload. Go on. Come on, you've got one more shot. One more shot. There we go. Good stuff. Hey, one more battleship to go. And he's dead, and no reinforcement wave. Right, Bastion off, we'll just approach the gate. Reload the guns. Turn the shield booster off as well. And again, we'll just sit on the gate for a minute to let this cooldown run out. And then we'll take the gate and get into the next room. I was going to say the final room in the complex, but I have no idea if it is or not. It has been a very long time since I last did this mission. Or this epic arc, I should say. Last time I did it, I was in the old King of the Level 4 missions, a pirate battleship, Macariel, and it was absolutely brutal. In fact, I'm sure for one of the final missions I had to actually go and buy a Vargur and tank it to the extreme, which is why I've fitted this tank on it. Even though Vargurs are much better than they were back then. Right, we'll just align ourselves to the gate. And micro jump drive is now ready, so we'll go through the gate, turn the shield tank on just in case. Let's see how many bad guys are waiting for us here. And the agent says, "You've made it! Good, haha! They banned me from this place long ago, but I found a way to get back. Start shooting. Once you're done with your stooges, approach the carry-on hub. They'll relent once you get near. Make sure you tell them who sent you." Okay, they have freighters and all kinds of nonsense, so we're just gonna go straight upwards again. Pull some range, we hope. Okay, that is a significant amount of range. Let's plink away at these frigates, because I don't want them anywhere near us. That one's actually outside of our targeting range. Whoops. Well, I'm sure that got their attention. Come on, hit the frigate. Hit the frigate. They have a freighter. Interesting. Industrials and couriers and all sorts of stuff, and it's all approaching us. Idiots. Good, there's one down. I'm not seeing any cruisers, just frigates. Oh, there's a cruiser called Carry On Sergeant, of course, which is a reference to the 1960s sex comedies from Britain. Which is very apt, with this epic arc being themed around films. Come on, hit that frigate. Hit the frigate. Hit the frigate. Right, fine, you don't want to hit the frigate, that's fine. In that case I shall stop shooting the frigate and I'll blow up Carry On Sergeant instead, who is not elite. These battleships are closing the range pretty quickly, and we're going to have to start working on them immediately. We haven't got time to waste waiting for the frigates to get close enough. We'll wait for the frigates to come right up next to us, and then we'll spit the drones out and let them kill them. You know, it would help if I turn Bastion on. Because twice I've done that in this mission alone. What an idiot. No wonder I wasn't blapping the frigs. Yep, that frigate is under our guns, so we're going to have to get the drones out. Right, drones, go and kill him. This battleship's nearly under our guns as well. Whoops. Okay, who's our next contestant for the Artillery Demolition Derby? This guy. Good. And these frigates, shall we just plink at them? Yeah, why not? There we go. There we go, that's better. See the difference when you actually turn your Bastion module on, you absolute idiot. These look like acceleration gates, they're not, they're just scenery. So these obviously go off to the private areas for each of the pirate factions. I'm kinda half tempted just to get back down. But yeah, well, we'll just go back down. There's only 3 battleships and everything else is an industrial. I doubt they'll be firing anything at us. Let's just get back down so we're in a better range. We can just hit everything really hard. Halt the ship, that's more like it. Bastion up, and smash him in the face. Just like so. Fantastic. I'll experiment with turning the shield tank off, just to let the capacitor recuperate a little bit. This fit is only barely cap stable. If I even warp too much, it'll become unstable. Okay, one more battleship to go. If there's going to be any reinforcements, I'm expecting them to come in once this guy dies. Right, shield back on now. No, okay. Industrial's next. And then we'll smash the freighters. There's a couple of large wrecks within tractor beam range, so we might as well. I think these freighters are going to take quite a while to kill. There's another one in range as well. Okay, we'll take that. Still telling us we need to approach the hub, which is that thing right here. We need to approach this. But we'll do that after we've killed everything. Metal scraps. Oh, these things have got so much structure. God. So we're getting some nice big hits out of them though. Ayo! 11976. Okay, we finally made it close enough to trigger this message, and it says, "Stop shooting. Studio 1. The kids at Studio 1. Well, I would have stopped shooting, but you know, you're all dead, so I'm not gonna. Let's have a look in this final freighter wreck. The other two had civilians and a spy on board. I'm not expecting any loot, I'm just being curious. Oh, a line to the gate. Refugees, or livestock.
Warp drive active.
So I think this is a good place to leave this episode. I'm pretty sure the next episode will be the last episode in this arc. We know where the kid is and we're gonna go and get him. And it's gonna be absolutely brutal. And I can't wait. Hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. And I hope you take care of yourself until you come back. Until then, goodbye.